Yeah, that thing is not for everyone.
Hold up, place go wild when I pull up. They all on me like it wants.
Guys, can I just give a quick shout out to my lovely lady Patty for agreeing to be my model for this intro. She's actually terrified of writing this thing, and in a minute you'll understand why. Hey, what's up guys? It is great to see you all again, and if you're new here, I'm Patrick, and this is where I ramble about tech and other stuff. And today, it's definitely gonna be other stuff, kinda. So recently, a company called Varla approached me to test their scooter, and I was like, I'm not really an EV channel, but sure, send it over. Electronic vehicles are a personal interest of mine. We recently switched to a hybrid car that I love more than I thought I would, and I've had one of those little Xiaomi scooters for quite some time now that I really enjoy riding, so I thought, sure, why not? They're not sponsoring this review. They did send me the unit for free, but don't worry, I'll be brutally honest, and there are of course some things that could be improved, and I will touch upon those as well. So obviously I had a browse on the website and I saw claims of speed, range, off-road capabilities. Sure, we've heard that before. How powerful can an electric scooter really be? And for some reason, I was still expecting something that was kind of similar in size to my Xiaomi scooter, and boy was I wrong. The Eagle One is an absolute beast. It's a lot bigger than my little scooter, and by a lot, I mean a lot. When the delivery guy came, I was like, geez, that thing looks heavy. And at 77 pounds of self-weight, it really is. But for this scooter, that's a good thing, because the way I see the Varla Eagle One is not as a little commuter scooter you fold up and take with you on the train or something. This thing is built to ride long distance, it wants to go fast, and it needs to be taken off-road. And as you'll see, it has no problem whatsoever moving from a smooth road surface to some rocky off-road terrain. So let's have a look at this thing. I will take you through all the features, show you exactly what I mean when I say this thing is a beast, but first let's take it for an easy spin. So right out of the box, the scooter comes pretty much assembled. The only thing you need to do is to secure the handlebar and adjust the accessories on the handlebar to your liking. Now, on the Belgian market, and I guess it will be the same in the rest of Europe, out of the box, it wasn't much faster than my little Xiaomi scooter. I know I couldn't legally ride it at full speed on the roads over here, but at least off-road on private terrains, I could. There's a button that lets you switch between Eco and Turbo, but trying to switch that did nothing. Turns out these scooters have software-based speed limiters on them so they can be street legal in Europe. There's a way around that, and you can in fact unlock the full speed mode, which I will show you later on in the video. It came with a bunch of useful accessories like this multi-tool that has pretty much all you need to assemble and adjust this thing. And it comes with a couple of replacement grip pads. However you feel about the designs, these things really do a great job providing grip. They're made of the same material you find on skateboards. And Varla sent me some protective gear as well. I don't know if that comes standard in the box or not, but they have a lot of accessories on their website that you can buy separately. I don't really wear these pads, but I did buy a helmet, and I would strongly recommend you to do the same thing if you're thinking about picking one of these bad boys up. It also comes with a spare inner tube, which I would show you, but guess what? I've already had to use it because I went ham on this thing. Guys, this thing is a monster. The speed, the acceleration, and the torque, oh my god. Alright, so how does this work? The Varla has a dual hub motor, which basically means it has two 1000 watt motors, one on each wheel. Active suspension front and back, it has dual hydraulic brakes and ABS, which is a very nice feature to have, especially at these speeds, because the Varla has a top speed of 40 miles an hour. It has an IP54 rating, which means it can take a load of dust, rain, and puddles without any problems. It's got an aluminum alloy frame, LED lighting front and back, which is great if you want to ride it in the evening and be a little more visible. It has not one but two charging ports, so you could charge it within 4 to 5 hours instead of 8 to 9 hours if you use two chargers. But standard, the Varla comes with one charger, so you would have to buy the second one separately. Personally, I don't really see the need. I top it off whenever I get home, and it charges fast enough for me on the one charger. Now let's talk about these dual motors, because how you use them determines your riding experience. On the handlebar, we see a couple of things. You have the brakes, your bell, a key ignition with a voltmeter, which I personally find very useful. It will not start without a key. And of course, a speedometer, which is a standard model that can also be found on other scooters. On the speedometer, we see a mode button and a power button. Here you set different modes. You can turn on the lights by long pressing the mode button, and you can also get into the settings menu by long pressing both buttons simultaneously. Here, you can make adjustments to things like voltage, and you can also set and adjust limitations. Primarily, you will be using the mode button to shift between the three gears, but it depends on the mode you're in, how fast these speeds will go. So on the left side is where the real magic happens. There are two buttons. One lets you switch between Eco and Turbo, Eco being the slow and energy saving mode, and Turbo, well, you guessed it. Now the other one lets you choose between single or dual motors. In single mode, it will only be the rear motor and both motors in dual mode. And this is very, very significant because the difference between single and dual mode is huge. As soon as you hit that dual motor switch, you feel a tremendous torque and you really need to hang on to your scooter. Combine that with the turbo mode and anything past first gear and you are flying. So guys, this scooter is something else. The Varla goes from an easy riding cruising scooter that's great for small inner city commutes, to a faster scooter for longer distances, to an absolute beast when it's taken off-road. It's so much fun to ride, and let me tell you, I don't really take it to third gear and turbo mode, because it's just too damn fast. For me, second gear is the sweet spot for those amazing off-road rides. There are a few minor things that could be improved. Although the scooter folds down, it doesn't lock into place like my smaller scooter does, so it's not easy to pick it up. I think you can buy a hook for it, but it would have been nice to have it built onto the scooter standard. The steering column locks into place really well, and I'm sure it's not going to go anywhere, but there is a little bit of play. But that's really all I could find because man, this thing is just awesome. And the price is a lot lower than a lot of the other brands offering similar specs, so I can definitely recommend the Varla Eagle One. There's a link in the description. Be sure to check it out if you want to learn more about it or if you want to pick one up for yourself. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it one of these. It really does help the channel. Subscribe for more content. I upload about twice a week, so plenty of fresh content coming your way. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.